I'm back. It has been a while, and this video is actually the second video you guys are gonna see after my little mini break. I have been dealing with some stuff, you know, personal things, people in my life, mental health things. It's been a while, and I'm glad to be back on YouTube. This is gonna be the second video. The first video that you saw went up on Thursday. That is gonna be, or was, a Disney kind of experience. I got to see some friends and do Disney with some friends, and that was really fun. But today I have a ton of errands to run. I have a whole long list of errands to run and groceries to buy. But my first stop is gonna be the post office and then the bank, and then I have to go buy the appliance that we have decided that we want. So if you watched a few vlogs ago, my mom and I went appliance shopping. We didn't buy anything that day. Today I'm gonna go purchase what we decided. We wanted to just kind of do like a scouting mission, decide what we wanted to get, do some research about it. So we have done our research, finally fit into my schedule for me to go back to the shop and actually make the purchase. And it seems like they're gonna work with us because, you know, I think we have to pay half now and then half when it's delivered, and with COVID it's been really difficult for them to get appliances to actually sell people, so we're not in a huge hurry, but we do kind of want to get in line to get a new appliance. So trying to get that done soon so that we can have it in the next 6 months, because there's no guarantee when we're going to be able to get it, but it seems like they're going to work with us and not make us pay in full right now. They're going to make us pay the remaining balance when it's delivered, so I think that's really cool. But I've got a ton of errands to run, some shopping to do, and I'm going to bring you guys along with me today. I'm finally kind of coming out of a funk. I've just been dealing, I don't want to get into it, but I've kind of been dealing with some mental health things and just haven't been in the right headspace for YouTube, and I think I'm finally getting there. It is cold outside. It is 43 degrees, and I would want nothing more than to go back in the house and get my mittens because I like to drive with my mittens on. It keeps me from texting and driving, and you know, it keeps my hands warm when I am driving. But I also have a heated steering wheel, so I might not just get out of the car just because it's so cold outside. But I'm going to get on the road. I've got, you know, some miles to put on the car today. I've got a lot of things to do today, so I'm just gonna bring you guys along on this shopping vlog, and maybe I will vlog inside some of these stores. I'm not good at that yet, but maybe I'll try today. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I'm back. Hello, welcome. If you've been missing me, I'm sorry. If you haven't been missing me, then I hope you enjoyed the break. But thank you guys for watching all of my videos, and if you have been missing me, I am sorry, but I'm back now. I'm excited about it. It's gonna be so much fun to get in, like, interacting with you guys again, so I'm excited. So let's go. All right, post office first. And also, I wanted to share this song. I'm not gonna play it because I can't, but if you want to look up a really great song that kind of sounds almost tropical, I think it's really poignant, so I love this song. First time I've ever heard it is on the radio right now. I love this song. Go look it up. One of my favorite things is getting to cross something off my list. So next is the bank. I try to put things in order that I'm gonna do them. I actually forgot to put PetSmart on the list, so it's just right next to it. They're in the same shopping center, and I actually thought the bank was first, but it's not. Post office is first. So next is the bank. Next is the bank, and I've got a couple of deposits to make, and then I'll be on the road to the appliance store. I made it, and I'm parked right up front, so I'm gonna go in and see if I can get this ordered and get out of here. All right, in I go. Apparently keto is catching on. They've got keto snack packs for $13. This is a Choco Nut, and this one is just a snack mix with cheese balls. I don't know if we need that, but now that I know that it's here, I'm getting there. These are on sale. I've got a rotisserie chicken. This was $5 for 3 pounds of chicken. It's still warm. He had just put it out. And then I've got cream cheese and some butter. But I think that's actually a pretty good price for this gigantic box. I'm actually at a different Sam's Club today and they don't have the dishwasher soap we usually use. We usually use the Cascade dishwasher packs and all they have is the liquid gel. We haven't used that in forever. So I think today we're gonna try the Clorox ones. If you know, like if you use these, I would love to hear what you think of them because we've never tried them before, but we're gonna try them this time. And gosh, it is really windy. Just like that, I have made all of my purchases at Sam's Club and I'm only missing one thing. For whatever reason, they didn't have bags of Parmesan cheese that, you know, that I like to keep it in the freezer because it's like a huge bag. There's no way you could use it all at one time, but I like to keep it in the freezer and I could not find it. And of course this is a new Sam's, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I asked and nobody knew what I was talking about, so I think I might just give up on it for this time, and I don't know what I'll do, you know, in the meantime. Maybe I'll just buy a smaller bag. I don't know. But I've got a couple of other places to shop. I need to go to Target and PetSmart and then the grocery store because I'm going to be cooking meals this week. We did burgers last night, and then tonight I'm going to make a white chicken chili with that rotisserie chicken. I can hardly wait to get my fingers into that rotisserie chicken because it looks delicious and it smells really good. I've got it in the cooler in the back so it's gonna keep warm, but I need to go to the grocery store because we don't have food for the rest of the week. So that's gonna be what's next. I think I'm gonna shop a little bit closer to home. This Sam's Club is not the one that I usually go to because it's a little farther away from home, but I thought I'd check it out because I was in the area because of the appliance store. So this one was actually closer to that, but I think I'm gonna make my way toward home and shop a little closer to home next. Next is Target, and I'm going in for 3 things only. Let's see if I come out with just 3. 1. There's 2. 3 is sparkling water. I can't believe I just did that. I was in and out of Target in less than 10 minutes. I did the self-checkout. I only got the 3 things I went in there for. I'm really proud. That was a really successful Target trip. Now I need to go to the actual grocery store because I didn't get any groceries here. I got a couple of things. I did get mozzarella cheese because I really like the Target Good and Gather mozzarella cheese that's like, what is it, a third less liquid or, you know, something. It's like drier mozzarella, so it's easier to grate. I am going to be making a keto lasagna this week and I need mozzarella for that I can grate. And so I got it here because I do know that we like this mozzarella. So now it's on to the grocery store. But first, PetSmart, because the dogs are out of greenies and they love to brush their teeth. All right, I just spent way too much money on greenies and way too much time trying to explain to a manager inside PetSmart that one of the boxes had been tampered with. You know how they sell value packs and so it's supposed to have like, I don't know if you ever buy greenies, but they have a box that's like the super value pack and it has 2 bags inside the box. And somebody had opened the box and removed one of the bags and left the other bag there. So basically there was half of the amount of greenies inside the box. And I was trying to tell management that there was something wrong with this box. And they wanted to argue with me like, no, this is right. And I'm thinking, I'm buying a box of 36. This box says there's 54 in it and it is lighter than the box of 36. Using common sense because it's the same size of greenie inside the box and the one is supposed to have more. Shouldn't it be heavier? Whatever. It just, incompetence in management drives me crazy. So I think they're gonna deal with it. It doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to help out somebody later because I know some poor soul is gonna go into PetSmart and try to buy the super value box of greenies like I did. I'm not gonna buy it because they know there's not the right amount of stuff in there. And that they weren't gonna fix it for me. Maybe they'll fix it for somebody else. Maybe I wasted my time. Maybe I wasted my breath telling you about it. But now I'm going to the grocery store for real. I'm really going there next. Aldi is next, it's happening. And it's probably a bad idea because I'm hungry, but I do have a list. I have a very strict list and I'm sticking to my list because I don't need other stuff. I always get distracted by the cheese in Aldi, but I'm not gonna do it this time. I'm gonna get what's on my list and nothing else. And then if I need to, sometimes Aldi doesn't have everything I need, But if I need to go somewhere else after Aldi, I will go to Publix because there's a Publix on the way home because I'm kind of shopping my way home. So Target and PetSmart are here in the same, you know, strip mall kind of thing. Not even in the same strip mall, same area, but they're like right next to each other. And Aldi is like fairly close to home. And then if I need to go to Publix, Publix is even closer to home. Not a big deal. So groceries next, and then I'll go home and get started on my chicken chili because I'm excited for dinner. I'm really hungry. I should eat something, but I don't even have anything to eat. I do have water. Maybe I'll just drink something. All right, Aldi next. I'm in the Aldi parking lot walking in. This place is crazy today, and it's like Tuesday afternoon. I don't understand, but it's wild. Also, I do have my quarter, so I'm ready. That was maybe the quickest and the cheapest stop that I made today. I got all my groceries that I had on my list except for one thing. I had keto bread on my list and I was only gonna get it. We don't really need it. We have one in the freezer. We are making grilled cheese sandwiches later this week. So we're gonna go through that bread pretty quick, but I was only gonna get it if I had to go to Publix, and I don't. I got everything else that I needed here at Aldi, so I get to go home now, yay. I am very, very pleased. I spent $36. I mean, I got everything I needed to make meals for the rest of the week for $36. I love Aldi. It's my favorite. Well, it's been a few hours. I am back home now. All the groceries are unloaded and put away. I did some homework and now it's time to make dinner because Mom texted me and said she's on her way home. So that is my cue to start the chili and get it done. I have a keto white chicken chili recipe here that I'm not exactly gonna follow because I am not cooking my chicken because I bought a rotisserie chicken because I thought it would be a nice shortcut. I love rotisserie chicken. I think it's delicious, and so I am cheating. So I'm just gonna show you how I'm gonna throw together some white chicken chili. Since all good things start with onions and garlic and butter, that's what we're doing. We're starting with the onions, and I'm also gonna dice up a jalapeno. I'm gonna take the seeds out and we're gonna put this on the stove, let them cook down a little bit before I add the garlic because I don't want the garlic to burn. So I'll put the onion in right now. Just like that. Okay, I added the diced jalapeno to this. I did remove the seeds and the ribs just because I don't want it to be that spicy. I just want some of that jalapeno flavor in here. And so I'm gonna let these cook for a little bit. But over here in this bowl, I've got some garlic powder, I've got some red pepper and some oregano. That's gonna go in here when these cook down a little bit. I don't want to add it yet, but I will soon because I do want the spices to cook a little bit in there before I add anything else. I just plopped in my grated garlic and one chopped chipotle chili. We opened a can a while ago and I only used one a while ago, and so I had a Ziploc bag full of these chipotle chilies because you get the can, you love the adobo sauce for all kinds of things. But I really wanted one chipotle for this. It's not spicy, it's a little bit smoky, and I thought that would add some really good flavor to this, and oh my gosh, it smells so good. So I'm gonna let this cook a little bit because I want that garlic to not be quite so raw. Those jalapenos and onions look good. And now I'm going to add in my little spice blend, and I'm gonna let that heat up and cook a little bit. And meanwhile, over here, I have been shredding my rotisserie chicken. I've only done about half of the chicken because that's really all I need. This was a 3-pound bird. I don't need all 3 pounds of this guy. I only needed about a pound, so I only did half of the bird, so that's what this is. So when my garlic and onions and everything over there is ready, I'm gonna put this in, and then I will add some chicken broth. So what you have not seen yet is that I added in the chicken and the chicken broth, and now I'm just gonna wait until this starts to boil. And you know, you can kind of see, I can kind of see the steam coming off of it, but we want it to boil because that chicken, when it went in, was cold. So we want it to warm up before we add anything else to this. But it, so far, smells good, looks good, can't wait to taste it. Over here, I've got some cream cheese, don't mind the dust on top, and I'm going to soften this, and then to kind of thin it out a little bit more, I will add some cream to it before we add it to the chili. So cream cheese and cream. All right, we've got our chicken mixture, chicken chili beginnings. Actually, it's almost done. It's boiling. Well, it was boiling till I started stirring it, and I think it's ready for the cream and the cream cheese mixture, which I have over here. So I'm gonna add that in, stir it up, mix it around, and let it simmer for another 15 minutes. So this looks amazing. I'm just gonna let this, it needs to come back up to temperature. I'm gonna let it simmer for about 15 minutes, and then this is done. I am so excited for this. Mom was really hyped up about this recipe this weekend, and so she really wanted me to make it. I was kind of skeptical because we've never had a white chili before. This looks delicious and smells so good. I'm really excited. I am gonna shred some cheese and chop up some cilantro for us to put on it, just because I feel like chili isn't chili unless you put like a ton of stuff on your chili to make it chili. You know, we don't need sour cream with this because there's so much cream in this already, but I feel like diced jalapenos, like the pickled ones, would be really good, and some chopped cilantro would be yummy, and maybe some salsa, and I definitely think it could use some cheese. So I'm gonna grate some cheese and get it ready while this simmers until it's done. Okay, so I let it simmer 15 minutes, and then I served it up in a bowl. Don't ask me why I'm using this bowl. It doesn't make sense to anybody but me. I have some grated cheese, some chopped cilantro. I've also set out some diced jalapeno peppers and some salsa, and mine looks like this. I snuck a couple spoonfuls earlier. This is really tasty, and I haven't even eaten my dinner yet, and I'm excited to make this again. This was such a good idea, Mom.
Thank you.
Yum, yum. I can hardly wait to eat this. Okay, we finished dinner. Emma, what did you think?
I loved it.
That was so good. That was so good. I can't believe how delicious and easy that was. It made 4 servings because Mom had one, Emma had one, I had one. There's one left. So we've got leftovers for somebody tomorrow, and I have a feeling we're gonna fight over it because that was so good and really easy. It took me maybe half an hour to whip up. And I do still have half of a rotisserie chicken in the fridge, so I could make more. What did you think?
Oh my gosh, it was so yummy.
It was your idea.
Warm and comforting, and it had a little bit of spicy heat to it.
It was a little spicy.
It didn't set you on fire.
Was it too spicy for you?
No. You got a little cheese right here.
Whoops.
But it was so comforting, you just want to take a bath in it.
Oh my gosh, I took a bite just to test it before while it was still simmering, and I was smiling like a fool, and Emma was like, what's wrong? And so I gave her a spoonful, and she started smiling like a fool. You know how you just get happy when you eat yummy food? This was so good. Yeah, I hope that you are interested in making this because you should definitely do it because it's just so yummy. I think that's gonna be the end of today's vlog.
It's great for a cold evening, or
Yeah.
maybe a Super Bowl party, or
Ooh,
that would be so good.
we could do this again on Sunday.
Yeah.
We might have just figured out our Super Bowl dinner. Speaking of the Super Bowl, it's on the news right now. They're talking about student Super Bowl field day. I'm really excited for Tampa. I know that it's a big deal for Tampa to be playing the home game for the Super Bowl. So I'm excited for the city. I'm excited for the city. I'm excited because the Chiefs are in the Super Bowl. But yeah, I think this is gonna be the end of the vlog. You guys will see me in another video really soon.